Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
It wasn't even close, and Clemson's talent being far superior dominated Cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to beat a team like Clemson with all of their athletes if you're sleepwalking out of the tunnel.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
This crowd full of throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That'll be a gain of about 7, leads in the 3rd and 3.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop them on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Cano. Gets it to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it off. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, lots of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clemson jumps to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push.
Johnson headed to the goal line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGoughan. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And it feels good to land. First big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So maybe that's great getting on the board for him.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the running back has it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. To the air, it's Cano. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 13-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Very little will make a crowd forward spread like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The sure hands, it's McGoughan. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, giving 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Back to throw, it's Cano. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help
what's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. It's complete on the right side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks are on the move. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down.
Got me the wrong play.
Running back. There he goes.
It's crazy.
He's at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific. Run after the throw and catch.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the right.
Why would you stop?
Goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The game originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos, a silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Got a man. It's Tootin. Knocked down for the tackle. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
On second and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the ball, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Cano. Sets up the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, it's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire.
Touchdown, Clemson! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they have on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
Nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's McGooligan. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quarterback making adjustments. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Ackerman. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson.
I think it's off.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that's a good example there.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the Oregon trip to the house. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Cano. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Mudruligan. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? To the air on 1st down.
Oh, why do you let me do it?
Complete to the right.
Why do you
Really
let me
good
do it?
surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Back to throw, it's Cano. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat.
Just
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. And you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to spell it with the 1st down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
oh
And he
God.
had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Using the quick game. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. The Putting down a big paw print. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to get him. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jess. That last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. The short hands, it's Savage. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got him. Breaks into the open. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the fullback. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Working the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Turning it on. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO fired complete to the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Savage. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. It's complete. Lots of running room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The RPO is complete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's the give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. South Carolina